Picture this. Two best friends, Lisa and Mike, start their dream businesses on the same day. Fast forward 5 years, Lisa's company is thriving, while Mike's has crumbled, leaving him bitter and broken. What made the difference? Was it talent, luck, or perhaps competition? Today, we're peeling back the layers of a force that can elevate us to greatness or drive us to ruin. Buckle up, because this journey through the world of competition might just change how you view success forever. From the playground to the boardroom, competition shapes our world in ways we often fail to recognize. It's the invisible hand guiding innovation, the whisper urging us to push harder, but also the shadow that can darken our brightest moments. We live in a world obsessed with competition. From the moment we're young, we're taught to be better, faster, smarter than the person next to us. Win the race, get the highest grade, land the dream job. But what if I told you that competition, the very thing we're told leads to success, could also be holding us back? Think of competition like a game of chess. It's strategic, it demands your best, and yes, there can only be one winner. But here's the paradox. Sometimes, focusing solely on winning blinds us to the bigger picture. Have you ever been so caught up in beating someone else that you lost sight of your own goals? Take the story of Howard Schultz, the successful former Starbucks owner who had it all, the career, the recognition, yet felt deeply unfulfilled. Schultz grew up poor in Brooklyn and still was able to transform Starbucks into a global coffeehouse chain. Despite his success, he felt unfulfilled because he was dissatisfied with income inequality in the U.S. His quest for true fulfillment led him to step down from his role multiple times to explore ways to make a broader impact on society. Schultz's story shows that true fulfillment comes from self-improvement and making a meaningful difference, not just financial success. This experience illustrates a fundamental truth about competition. It's deeply ingrained in our nature, but its effects aren't always positive. In the animal kingdom, competition drives evolution, pushing species to adapt and survive. In human society, it's credited with spurring innovation, economic growth, and personal development. But here's where we need to be critical. This survival of the fittest mentality can lead us down a dangerous path. In our quest to be the best, we often lose sight of cooperation, empathy, and the greater good. We see this play out in cutthroat corporate environments, in the rising rates of anxiety and depression among students, and in the widening wealth gap in society. This isn't to say competition is inherently bad. Healthy competition pushes us to grow, to innovate, to reach our full potential. Think about the tech industry. The constant competition between companies like Apple and Samsung has led to incredible advancements in smartphones, benefiting us all. Ask yourself, what are some examples in your own life where healthy competition has driven you to achieve something great? Now let's break down this complex force, examining both its light and shadow sides. Starting with the benefits. 1. Innovation. Think of the space race between the US and USSR. This competition led to incredible technological advancements that benefit us to this day. 2. Economic growth. Competition in free markets can lead to better products at lower prices. The rise of budget airlines, for instance, made air travel accessible to millions. 3. Personal development. Competing can push us to develop new skills and improve existing ones. Consider how the rivalry between athletes like Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal elevated the entire sport of tennis. But now, let's look at the darker side, the dangers. 1. Stress and mental health issues. The pressure to constantly outperform can lead to burnout, anxiety, and depression. In Japan, there's even a term for death by overwork, karoshi. 2. Unethical behavior. The Volkswagen emissions scandal is a prime example of how the drive to beat competitors can lead to widespread fraud. 3. Inequality. In winner-take-all markets, competition can lead to extreme concentration of wealth. Just look at how a handful of tech giants dominate the digital landscape. 4. Loss of cooperation. Hyper-competition can erode trust and hinder collaborative efforts needed to solve global challenges like climate change. 5. Dehumanization. In highly competitive environments, people can start seeing others as obstacles rather than fellow human beings. This can lead to a loss of empathy and social cohesion. Let's delve into a real-world example that showcases the destructive potential of unchecked competition, the Enron scandal. Enron, once named America's most innovative company for 6 consecutive years, was a darling of Wall Street. But beneath the surface, a culture of extreme internal competition was breeding disaster. Employees were pitted against each other in a ruthless rank-and-yank system, where the bottom 15% performers were fired each year. This cutthroat environment led to widespread fraud and corruption. Managers manipulated financial statements to boost short-term performance, all in a desperate bid to outcompete their colleagues and secure their jobs. The result? One of the biggest corporate collapses in history, with thousands losing their jobs and life savings. The Enron story serves as a stark reminder of how competition, when taken to extremes, can corrupt even the most successful organizations and individuals. So, how do we navigate this dangerous terrain? How can we harness the benefits of competition while avoiding its pitfalls? Here are some strategies. 1. Redefine success. Instead of focusing solely on outperforming others, set personal growth goals. Success should be measured by your progress, not just your position relative to others. 2. Practice co-opetition. This blend of cooperation and competition can lead to better outcomes. The alliance between Toyota and BMW to develop sports cars is a great example of competitors collaborating for mutual benefit. 3. Cultivate empathy. Remember that your competitors are human too, with their own struggles and aspirations. This perspective can help maintain healthy relationships even in competitive environments. 4. Focus on the process. Enjoy the journey of improvement rather than fixating on the end result. This mindset can help alleviate the stress of competition. 5. Know when to step back. Recognize when competition is becoming unhealthy and have the courage to disengage. Your mental health is more important than any victory. 6. Promote ethical competition. In leadership roles, create environments where fair play and integrity are valued above winning at all costs. As we come to the end of our journey, I want you to picture competition not as a ladder to climb, but as a mirror, a tool for self-reflection and growth. Yes, it can drive us to achieve great things, but it can also reveal our deepest insecurities and darkest impulses. Here's the truth. Life isn't a zero-sum game. There's room for all of us to succeed, to shine brightly in our own unique ways. When we shift our focus from tearing others down to lifting ourselves up, we unlock a powerful force for good. So, the next time you feel the urge to compete, ask yourself, who am I really competing against? Is it about proving yourself to the world, or is it about becoming the best version of yourself? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. How has competition shaped your life? Have you experienced its power to elevate or its potential to destroy? If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's continue this crucial conversation about the role of competition in our lives and how we can harness its power responsibly. Until next time, compete with care and never lose sight of your humanity in the race to succeed.